My name is Darren Andrus, and I am the owner of FW Interiors. We're located in Wappingers Falls, New York, and my associate Deborah Javier, lead designer, Kurt Construction, and Marty Levi, premier artist who did the artwork in this room. Our room was inspired by the story of Tyler Clemente. We were brought onto this project about 3 weeks prior to the project being completed, and when asked to do this, we were informed that the proceeds for this project, all the items were going to be auctioned off, all the artwork was going to be auctioned off and go to the Born This Way Foundation, the Lady Gaga Born This Way Foundation, that helps to promote tolerance, helps to promote acceptance, helps to relieve bullying in schools. So we really wanted to tie our room into something that was encapsulated what the Born This Way Foundation was, and obviously I think that Tyler Clemente could have benefited from such an organization. So we reached out to Joe and Jane Clemente, and we wanted to find out a little bit more about Tyler's design aesthetics, his personal taste. We knew a lot about him as a person. We knew that he was a very accomplished violinist. He was one of the few freshman students, offered a spot in the Rutgers Symphony. So we knew he had a strong background in music, a strong background as a violinist. We learned that he was kind of very monochromatic, very organized, very compartmentalized. He didn't like a lot of color, but he liked the occasional pop of color, but introduced as an art piece.
Tyler was very interested in music, and he loved all kinds of music. So I happened to have worked years ago using music in my painting, as my husband and father were both musicians. So it came natural, and he came to the studio and he looked around and he just said, "This is what I want."
We went down to her art studio, and her artwork was all cataloged, just tons of artwork in a 1,200 square foot space. And we both started looking at pieces, and we both started walking together in tandem to this one particular piece. And I'm like, "Well, where are you going?" And she's like, "Well, where are you going?" And so we started pulling out the same piece, which is the large piece that is represented in the room, and we pull it out, and it was perfect. It was kind of spooky in that I really felt that Tyler was saying, "This is the art piece that I want," and we pulled that piece out, very large, geometric, pops of color and mixed media with the classical sheet music embedded into it, and that's really how a lot of the design of this room kind of springboarded off from. Then we also thought that if Tyler did hire us to do his room, he's on a college budget. How much money can he possibly have? So we thought, what can we do budget sensitive that would be really realistic for a college student? So we enlisted Dave Vining Construction and Kurt to come up with a bookcase, a desk unit. Jane Clemente said that one of the wishes that Tyler always had was to have a glass desk. That never came to fruition, but we wanted to make it happen. So we went to ready box stores. We found ready-made pieces from IKEA, ready-made pieces from like Home Depot and Lowe's, and Kurt and Dave actually took our idea and our plan and made this happen.
As symmetrical as the space is, it's also asymmetrical, and I like that the desk is a partner's desk. And the idea that we don't go through this world alone, and we all need support and connection, and this space has that balance in it, and it offers not only a space for Tyler, but we would offer a space for him to share his ideas and his dreams with someone else.